Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, I decided to go live. Why? Because I was laying here on the couch doing nothing by the request of my daughter. My daughter told me today, she said, why you can't just relax? Why you can't just do nothing? Why you can't just lay right here on the couch without doing anything? She said, you can do whatever you got to do tomorrow. She said, you always up and moving and going and going and going. She said, you don't ever really relax and take time. And I'm like, you're right, but then things won't get done. And she said, so why you can't do it tomorrow? Why you can't just take one day? And my body agrees with it. Like, I always am on the go all the time. I get up early, I go to bed late. I get up early, I go to bed late. I get rest, but I'm always doing and doing and doing. I try to keep up with the house, try to keep the house clean, try to keep, especially the kitchen and the bathroom for sure. I try to stay on top of those things. And, you know, when I'm up early in the morning, the kitchen is already clean, so I don't have to do that. It's grocery shopping, going to the grocery store, making sure we have fruit in the house, water, making sure we have things to eat, snacks, whatever, those kind of things. So I'm always at the grocery store. Um, man, I was just reflecting on how I am always on the go. Always. Never fails. I'm always doing, doing, doing. And I be so busy where I'll probably be wearing myself out. My body be when I get in the bed, my body be like, yes, girl, girl. Man, it be the best feeling in the world, and my body be like punching me like, you should have been in here. You should have been in here. Oh man, it's so funny. But that's just who I am. I just like to do and be. I don't like to sit around and be lazy. I don't think like just sitting around doing nothing is lazy, but I think if you have a pattern of that, it becomes laziness where your body don't really want to do anything, so your mind agrees to it, so you just sitting around not really accomplishing anything. And my people over here like, what we eating today? What's for dinner? Uh, you know? And so I know I'm kind of responsible for all of that. And I'm real picky. I'm just going to tell you, I am really picky when it comes to food and who cooking what. I am not going to kid you. So I can't really be complaining that my man don't be in there cooking, because why? I want to cook. Not that he can't cook. It's just I feel I like cooking. I do. Now, when it comes to like fish, I like, babe, can you cook fish today? So I let him cook fish whenever we have fish. But anything else, I'm usually the one in the kitchen getting it done, which I'm okay with because I like cooking. Oh, man. But I don't know. I'm taking my daughter's advice and I am relaxing. Okay. Relaxing. This is me relaxing. Because, honey, it's hot outside. And it's so hot out there, it's like nauseating. But I really want to go to the fruit market and grab me a watermelon. I need watermelon. I need watermelon right now. You need this fan, honey? You all right? You need something? Okay. I know it's hot out there and you out there doing yard work. So I think I'm going to be headed to the fruit market. Do you want some more mangoes? What other kind of fruit you prefer? Like mangoes, pears? All right. He prefer pears. Because guess what? I'm gonna be the one cutting up the mango. Oh, come cut up at the fruit market. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to get me a watermelon because I eat water. I can eat watermelon all day for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. I'm good with watermelon. Once I eat my watermelon, I'm hydrated. I'm full. I mean, yes. Who can complain about that? I am not a meat eater. I don't like a lot of meat. I don't like a lot of sauce. I don't like none of that stuff. So I'm so picky nowadays when it comes to food. Who out there is picky when it comes to food nowadays? Now, if you just out there gobbling up everything out here that they are presenting to, you need to check that because yeah, we're not gonna tap into that. But I'm not eating everything that's put out here. Everything is not meant to be consumed. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like that. But when it comes to seeded fruit, it gotta be a seeded watermelon. I don't fool around with nothing that's seedless. If it's seedless, I just won't have it. I don't care what it is. Grapes, I don't do seedless grapes. I don't do seedless anything. So the only fruit that I eat is watermelon. Now that watermelon is here, see in Michigan, it comes during like late spring, early summer. And then the only other fruits that I would eat is pears. Why? Because it has seeds in it. Cut Hass pears, they say. Pears has seeds in them. So when you bite down and get to that middle, you see them seeds. Bam! I know. Okay, and it's alkaline on top of it. I eat cherries. Uh, why? Because it has seed in it. That's seeded fruit. Why? It's good for the blood. It helps your blood. I eat apples. I eat the apple. I cut that apple in half. If I see them two seeds in there, I know that I'm eating the proper fruit. I don't fool around with them oranges because they used to be seeded, but they no longer are seeded. I don't fool around with um again seedless grapes. I love grapes. Let me tell you, Walmart's a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, Walmart's had seeded grapes, the red seeded grapes. You talking to somebody was excited to be. I don't care how much seed I was spitting out. I knew that I was eating an alkaline fruit, so I didn't care. And it's so crazy that my kids was like, I don't like that because it got all them seeds. Like they would prefer to eat the seedless fruits. Like no, I don't even buy that. You won't have it if I'm gonna buy it. So, but Walmart's used to have seeded grapes, and they used to have key limes, not the lines, but key limes. Like couple four about 4 or 5 years ago, man, they had all the good stuff. So I guess when people caught on to it or whatever, they stopped selling the seeded grapes. Well, here in Michigan, now I'm sure you probably can find that stuff out there where you guys are at, but here in Michigan, it's so hard to find seeded fruit. Like we supposed to eat fruit all the time. Like our diets is supposed to be fruits and vegetables, and if we ain't have seeded fruits, how is it going to be beneficial to us? I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. So that's why I'm going to get me a lovely seeded watermelon, and I hope they got yellow watermelon with the seeds. If they got yellow watermelon with the seeds, finally, then I will be able to do my true hydration drinks that I created about 4 or 5 years ago when the fruits were when I was able to find the good product produce for my drinks. I am still on the hunt for yellow watermelon with the seeds. Because last year I had the most beautiful and delicious watermelon with black seeds all through it. Do you hear me? It was the best thing ever. Now, I saved them seeds. I got watermelon seeds, yellows and red. Where am I gonna plant them? I wanna grow my own watermelons, okay? Because I have a product that I wanna offer you guys, but this fruit out here is not gonna allow me to. I don't want to just do anything. I want to present the organic fruits. You hear me? All the produce that I need it to be organic and I need it to be real. But yeah, so when I get up off this couch, my journey is to the fruit market to grab my watermelon. I cannot wait because that's what I'm going to be eating today. It's watermelon. I don't know about food wise. I am. I don't want nothing. Just fruit. Just fruit. That's all I want. Tomorrow, I got a request. My daughter wants to have meatloaf. So I got two things to do today. I got to go to the fruit market and then I got to go to the meat market. I got to go to the meat market to grab my hamburger because my daughter wants meatloaf. So she requested roast for last week. So we had roast last Sunday. So this Sunday we're going to have meatloaf. And then she said she wants steak after. I don't like all that meat. I'm not a meat eater. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it make me feel. Makes me feel heavy and sluggish and I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. Yeah. So today is one of them days. Let me show y'all something. Okay? Let me show y'all something. The coolest thing ever. You hear me? You hear me? This right here. These are TikTok shop glasses where I can talk through them. I can hear music. I can listen to my podcast. You talking about somebody that is happy about these sunglasses, and I love sunglasses, and they are stylish. I got these for $13 on TikTok, and guess what? They are awesome. Yes, you can hear on both sides. You can hear on one side if you just want. You can hear on this side if you want both of them. And I'm telling you, I don't know how to work them all the way, but say you can take pictures. So, yeah. Yeah, man. I could be sitting up here chilling and don't even know that you listen to music, but the volume is pretty loud, so you can hear. So if you're trying to be sneaky, you need to turn your volume down. But ain't these cool for $13? Yes, honey. Yes. See, it says power off, power on. Look, I don't know if you can see that blinking light. See that? Yes. These are awesome. And this is where you cut it on and cut it off at. So I'm not, I just like them because they stylish and they cool to have from because I do a lot of walking and stuff. So this is perfect for me in this time of the day. So I walk in the sun with the sun, and then I be listening to my podcast and listen to my motivations when I be walking in the morning. Like, man, what an awesome thing for $13. Come on now. Now I seen they had the clear lens. I need to get them too, because it don't always be sunny outside. And they got good vision. That the lenses are great. Like I love these. I love them. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I just wasn't doing anything. I just wanted to jump on and just go live, just to be going live. And yeah. Um. I hope you guys are enjoying my lives. I really I'm really just getting like okay with the being on live situation. It's okay. I'm just really trying to understand the whole thing, I don't know if I'm just looking to just have conversation with you guys. I know for sure I'm looking for it to build a community of positive people. We got positive lit people. I want to call out all the positive lit people. We are going to be out here walking a complete lit positive life. You hear me? Lit life. We live in a lit life. All of August is litty lit, all the way, all the way, all the way up there. We're gonna take it as far as we can take it, and then beyond that, meaning expand your imagination, dream bigger than you've ever dreamed before. Why? Because that's part of manifestation. The more you dream, the bigger you dream, the more it comes to you. You dream big to get big, because we want to be lit. We're going to be lit in August. You hear me? Lit in our thoughts, lit in our words, lit in our heart. Listen, we have to strengthen our love walk. We have to learn how to love and be and have emotional intelligence. That is what we need to have. We need to be more emotional as far as a connection is concerned. When you're in relationships with people, people want to feel you. Everything is not, everything is just not intellectual. You have to feel as well. That's what life is about, feelings. Life is about touch, taste, smell, see. It's about all the connections. You can't have one without the other, because you can have one, but if you just have one and there's another thing to connect and make it a whole, something is going to always be missing in your life. So connect with all aspects of your life. Don't just walk in one thing. Don't just be in the box. Step outside the box. That's where all your blessings are, is outside of the little box that you created for yourself. Listen, what you need to do is what we need to do. What we need to do is we need to forget about the past, whatever our past traumas, whatever our past issues are, whatever happened in the past. We don't need that. We don't need to dip back into the past to figure out what we're doing in the future, because every time that we go back to the past, we relive either its pain, whatever the experience was with the issues that you had in the past, you relive that. You allow your body to go through that very thing that you went through before. Every time you go down that road to go backwards, you don't need nothing in the past to reference anything for the future. So it's no more dipping into the past. Forget that. It's dead. It's gone. Yesterday we can't do nothing about, because it's no longer relevant. Tomorrow ain't even relevant because it ain't even here. The only thing that's relevant right now is the time that we have right now. That's the only thing that's relevant. Period. So that's all that we need to be worrying about, is what we got going on right now. That's it. We don't need to be worrying about nothing else, because we get clouded a lot of worrying about or tapping into things that hasn't happened yet. Worry, be present in the moment. Connect in the moment. What's happening right now? Feel what's going on right now. Experience what's happening right now. So if we're worrying about the past, then we're not experiencing the present. If we're worrying about the future, then we're not experiencing the present. So we're out of sync. So we just need to worry about the present moment, because this is all we have, is right now. Every moment, every breath we take is it. That's it. We should be grateful every time. Gratefulness. What does the day have to offer? What does this day has to offer? Let's find out what this day has to offer. Let's be concerned about what's happening this day, because this day can offer a lot. But if we thinking, and our thinking process is in the future, then we miss what's right here in front of us right now. We miss the people that's in front of us right now. We miss things that is right in our present moment, because we're so busy thinking about what's gonna happen in a year from now or 6 months from now. Why are we worrying about that? We shouldn't be worrying about that. We should be worrying about what can I do today that's gonna better my life today. How can I walk more in love today? How can I smile more? Matter of fact, the next person that come across me, I'm gonna smile at them and say hello, good evening, good afternoon. Be in the present. Enjoy your present moment. Yesterday, if you were hurt yesterday, forgive and move on. Okay? If you was hurt last week, forgive and move on. Stop reliving that. Stop going back. Stop shocking your body. Every time you go back and backwards, you're going to shock your body and you're going to have to relive it. That your body going through more trauma, more disappointment, more pain. And then it might take you longer. It might take you longer, okay, to recuperate because why? You went backwards. And now you reliving that thing over and over and over again. Cut that out. We're not doing that no more. Learn from the mistakes or the blessings and move on. Either you don't do it again or you do it differently, but you don't keep going back trying to reference something. No, you know already. It's already, what happened. You don't need to keep going back trying to figure that out. No, stay out the past. And yes, we do have a future. We do have, things that come. But why do you don't put so much energy into what could come? Put energy into what's going on right now. Because like your children are around you, your spouse is around you right now. If you're so, um, like so, um, attached to your thoughts when it comes to the future, once again, you miss it. You miss the important moments. Like, what if you got a grandchild or a little kid, right? And you're so busy worrying about things that hasn't happened yet, and they take their first steps. You missed it. Why? Because you wasn't thinking about it. You wasn't paying attention because you're so busy worrying about the future, 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 or you so busy reliving the past, past, past. You just missed your baby taking their first step or saying their first words. Why? Because you missed it, because you allow your brain to take you off and your thoughts to take you off course. There's a time and a place to use those thoughts. There's a time and a place where, yes, you're going to jot down the things that you want in life. Jot that down and keep it moving. Don't relive it over and over. You already know you should be dreaming the plan in your thoughts. And so you allow the universe to allow it to connect with you when it's ready to connect with you. So you have to trust. You have to trust, okay? You don't have to keep repeating your goals and your aspirations. You don't have to do that. Once you say it and speak it, know that it's coming and walk in your knowing. You know how? By living in the present moments. Happiness is not expensive. It's not. It's only expensive if you make it. You know what happiness is? The joy on the inside of you. The joy that you feel on the inside of you. That's what happiness is. Happiness don't have anything to do with somebody else. Other people enhance our happiness, but our happiness should should spill over outside of us because happy is on the inside. That little light that's on the inside of you that's flickering, that's happiness. Down in your deep core on the inside of you is happiness. And that's what you need to tap into. Bring more joy out. Be more childlike. Be more simple. Live life in its most simplicity. We don't need to be worrying about all the things that's going on that the world's saying that we need to worry about. We don't need to do that. We just need to be happy with the God that's on the inside of us and enjoy the people that's around us in pure love. And that will open up the windows of heaven in your life. The windows of heaven. Yes. You have to know it. You have to believe it. You have to bathe in it. You have to. You have to train your mind. You have to train your thoughts to be happy, to be joyful, to be loving, to be peace. You have to, that's your goal every day And that's your single goal is how can I display love? And when you're displaying love, love is in your words, love is in your action, love is in your thoughts. Love. And love comes in many forms. Just opening up the door for somebody is an act of love. Just saying thank you to someone is an act of love. Looking someone in their eyes and they're speaking to you is an act of love. Allowing somebody to come out and to get on into the street. Allow somebody to do that because you open up the window for the same thing to be returned to you. Say hello to people. Smile. Lead with your loving heart. That's the goal. The goal is to love. The goal is to be loved. The goal is to exude love because love is God. God is all love, period. And that's what it's all about, love. And nothing and nobody is going to change my mind and tell me otherwise. I love love. I love to be happy. I love to make people happy. I love to see people smiling and laughing. That's my goal. That's how I think I helped my mom. When my mom was going through whatever she was going through, we laughed every single day. Just because I was being myself and she know that I come from a good place, a good heart, and I make that woman laugh every single day, all day. We laugh and we laugh. I'm talking about chuckle laugh, cry laugh. Laughter is good for the bones in your soul. That's how I help keep my mama here. That's how I help keep my mama alive. Is laughter and love, and unconditional love and joy. We don't have no transactional love here. We don't have no conditional love over here. I don't play them games. If you think you're gonna have transactional love and conditional love, we not no, we're not doing that. We don't play them games. And you shouldn't play those games either. Love is not conditional. I don't care what they say. Okay? Love is unconditional because God loves you unconditional. God loves you unconditional. So you ought to love unconditional as well. All God wants us to do is love. That's what your ultimate goal is, to love. Period. So with that being said, I'm getting ready to go to the fruit market because that watermelon is calling my name, calling my name. So it was great talking to you guys. I appreciate you. So until next time, peace out.